What's going on, everybody? Beveraji here. Thanks for stopping at the channel. This is actually really exciting because, first of all, we're checking out Billie Eilish. Her brand new song, Your Power, just came out. This is really exciting because I still have quite a bit of unfamiliarity with her music, yet I'm so intrigued because I did a full reaction to her documentary, The World's a Little Blurry. That reaction is on my Patreon. If you want to check that out, the link's in the description. It's not something I'll be able to put on YouTube. It's because of copyright stuff. That was one of the most well done documentaries I've ever seen. It was way more personal than I could have ever expected it to be from an artist. I mean, the fact that you can be the age that she is and allow yourself to be that vulnerable on camera for like 2 hours or however long it was. If you watch the documentary, you'll just see I spoke a lot about it during and after. I was just such a huge fan of the entire thing. And we got a lot of like her music making process during it too, which was so cool to see. And it made me so interested to check out her music because I'm so unfamiliar with her music. So obviously, we're excited to check this out. We'll be doing her albums that I've never heard. I've heard like a couple of the big singles, but not the albums as wholes. So we'll do that on the channel. But right now, we're here for this. Your Power. Let's check it out. See what she's made here. Oh my god. What a stunning visual already. Really quick. I don't want to touch on the documentary too much, but I will say that I loved the point in the documentary where she was so, I think that was her first music video. I'm guessing based on her reaction. But she had a director and she was frustrated by just the direction of the music video, and afterwards she was like, I'm directing every music video after this. And I feel like she probably does or did after that, just based on it. Just shows how passionate she is about controlling her art and making sure that her vision is seen the exact way she wants to see it, because this woman is definitely a woman of visuals, and her music really seems to match that from what I saw in the documentary anyway. Okay, going to this crazy aesthetic already. Those guitars sound so nice. Like soft and tender.
Try not to abuse your power. I know we didn't choose to change. You might not want to lose your power.
This vocal right here, sitting like so atmospheric, along with this visual is the perfect match. But her vocals are just, there's something that really just draws me into when she sings in this style. It's just so nice. It's so soothing.
But heaven is so strange. Heaven is your power. You might not want to lose your power. But heaven is so strange. She said you were a hero, you played the part, but you ruined her in a year. Don't act like it was hard.
Oh, she said you were a hero, you played the part, you ruined her in a year. That's a long time to ruin. That's a long course of time to ruin someone. Like, that's scarring.
In a year, but you ruined her in a year. Don't act like it was hard.
Don't act like it was hard.
And you swear you didn't know. No wonder why you didn't ask. She was sleeping in your clothes. But now she's got to get to class. How dare you? But now she's got to get to class. How dare you?
I love that line, don't act like it was hard. You ruined her in a year. Don't act like it was hard. Because that's like, you need to take full accountability. It's like when, as partners, you, like when someone just is completely toxic with somebody, and does all these pretty unforgivable things, just completely like rocking someone's mental health. And not only just that, like this stuff scars people moving forward. Like it makes them, it gives them trust issues. It makes them not want to be with. It can make the person who loves love and the idea of relationships and wants nothing more than to be with someone completely just horrified. Like the idea of another relationship is horrific. Yet all like to their core, they're the type of person that wants that. And yet it's this one person that did that to them. I mean, her example over the course of the year, and like the point is that that person will make every fucking excuse about what was going on in their life to like as to why they took that person down with them. But there's never an excuse. Like, don't act like it was hard, is what she was saying. There's no excuse for that, ever, ever, ever. And I like that line just hits so hard because it just so clearly points in that direction. Don't act like it was hard. Like, take accountability for the evil shit that you do to people. Don't do it. But those people are just, that's just how they are, unfortunately. Is that a snake? Is that a snake?
And how could you?
She is wild.
Will you only feel bad when they find out if you could take it all back? Would you try not to abuse your power?
Oh my gosh. Okay, don't try not to abuse your power, because that's when someone is in love with you, you have a certain power over them, whether they'd like to admit that or not. And all she's doing is asking you to try not to abuse that power. Would you take it all back if you like? You would say that you probably would, but deep down, you know, like that is oh wow, that hits really hard. Okay. And the snake.
I know we didn't choose to change. You might not wanna lose your power.
And you might not want to lose your power. Like you'll lose that power over me, because obviously we'll break up, I assume is what she's getting at there.
But I've been so strange. I thought that I was special. You made me feel like it was my fault. You were the devil, lost your appeal.
Oh yeah, okay, I bet it does. I bet the snake represents the partner that abused their power. And that, first of all, a snake, right? Like that is symbolic of what someone might have done, how someone might have wronged you. And they're over here, like they have full power over her and control over her the way that they do here. Man, Billie is she's so young, yet she's just so in control of these wildly incredible visuals that like match the themes of her songs so well.
Keep you in control.
I say that because I saw the making of that music video in her documentary where she was like crying the liquids, and it was just great. Like it blew my mind.
For you to keep her in a cage, and you swear you didn't know. You said you thought she was your age. How dare you? And how could you? Will you only feel bad if it turns out that
the way that her shirt is kind of scrunching, like it makes me think that's a real snake. And also I get the vibe that Billie is the type of artist, and emphasis on the word artist, because only an artist would do this, use a real snake, and that's really tripping me out.
they kill your contract. Out that they kill you. Will you only feel bad if it turns out that they kill your contract? Would you try not to abuse your power? I know we didn't choose to change. You might not wanna lose your power.
power isn't pain?
Power isn't pain.
Power isn't pain because it's the result of you abusing that power that would result in pain, which isn't necessarily that power to begin with. It's only if you abuse it. So it doesn't have to be pain. You make it that. Fuck. I love the kind of Western sound of this guitar as well. Which matches the mountain visual. She sounds so good with just that guitar. All right, everybody. What's there to say that I didn't say excessively during this video? Just so impressed by her in so many different aspects. I love that, again, like super calming, atmospheric vocal during this song, and then like what she was talking about. I think I beat that pretty hard. I think I beat up the concept of what she was getting at pretty hard, and I feel like anyone that's been sort of traumatized by someone that did abuse their power, so to speak, you're going to relate to this so hard, especially when you take the visual into effect and you see the snake wrapping her up. Like, that just symbolizes that so well. Billie's special. Billie's special. So all I'll ask of all of you is, oh, man, I'm really excited to hear. I assume she has a new album coming out, and I'm so fucking excited to hear that. If you guys could, in the comments, please tell me, because I'd like to dive into, I think she announced her album. It's not out till July, right? I don't want to wait until then to get into more Billie Eilish music. So if you guys would, in the comments, tell me which album of hers to do. I'll do them both before her next album, but tell me which one to do next. Right? I think there's two. So tell me which one to do first. Like, what would make sense to listen to first, followed by the other. So tell me which one to do next. I'll go general consensus by whichever one is said the most amount of times, and we'll 100% do that album on the channel in May. So very soon. All right, thank you all so much. Seriously, I love all of you. You have made this guy here just so incredibly grateful for everything that has been involved with this channel. Has just been an outrageously incredible experience, and I'm always so grateful. Whenever these videos end, it's just I'm wildly grateful that this is what I get to do. It still doesn't make any sense to me. All right, guys, bye.